Michelangelo once said something that changes the way you see yourself. When someone asked him how he carved David with such precision, he answered quietly, "I did not create David. I removed everything that was not him. He was already there." Consider a quieter possibility. What if the same is true for you? This is the story of a man who spent years trying to repair himself, only to discover he was never broken. He was buried. At 28, his life appeared stable from the outside. A steady job, a modest apartment, predictable weekends. Anyone scrolling through his social media would assume he was doing fine. Yet most nights, he lay awake staring at the ceiling, replaying conversations, analyzing his tone, wondering whether people sensed the uncertainty behind his practiced confidence. He rarely posted updates, not because nothing was happening, but because nothing felt meaningful. He congratulated friends on promotions while privately asking himself, "What am I missing?" He was not failing, but he was not advancing either, and somehow that felt heavier. Some mornings he woke with determination, a new routine, a stricter structure, a revised version of himself. By Thursday, he was drained, not physically, existentially. So he did what most people do. He tried to improve. Podcasts, books, cold showers, systems, discipline. He kept adding skills, habits, expectations, pressure. And the more he added, the heavier he felt. Eventually, a thought surfaced. Maybe I am simply not built the same. Maybe clarity was given to others. Maybe something essential was missing. One afternoon, after sitting alone in his car longer than he intended, he walked into an art museum. He was not searching for insight, he was searching for quiet. He wandered until he stopped before a sculpture. It was unfinished. Parts of the figure were still emerging from stone, half revealed, unpolished. A small plaque explained that Michelangelo believed the figure already existed within the marble. His task was merely to remove what did not belong. He read that more than once, and something in him resisted, because another thought followed. What if there is nothing inside me? What if I remove the expectations, the career path, the personality constructed for acceptance, and find only emptiness? That possibility unsettled him more than remaining stuck ever had. If you are broken, at least there is something to repair. But if you are empty, what do you build from? He stood there longer than expected. Gradually, another idea formed. What if the exhaustion was not caused by incompleteness, but carrying what was never his? He did not leave transformed. There was no dramatic shift, only a quieter question. Instead of asking what he should add, he began asking what felt heavy. The first removal was small. He stopped agreeing automatically. The second was more difficult. He admitted to himself that he did not want the promotion he had been chasing. It impressed people, but it depleted him. Then came subtler removals. He stopped laughing at jokes he didn't find funny, stopped performing interest where there was none, stopped measuring his timeline against lives he did not desire. And something changed. When you remove what is not yours, people notice. Some drift away, some grow uncomfortable, some preferred the version of you that was easier to predict. There were weeks he felt exposed, like raw stone, incomplete again, but lighter. The less he performed, the less exhausted he became. the less he compared, the clearer his internal voice grew. Not louder, clearer. He was not becoming someone new, he was subtracting. Beneath the noise, something steady remained. Not extraordinary, not perfect, simply real. Months later, he thought again of that unfinished sculpture. He understood something then. The feeling of incompleteness was not absence, it was overcrowding. Overcrowded with borrowed ambition, with inherited timelines, with definitions of success that were never his. Perhaps you do not need another habit. Perhaps you do not need another strategy. Perhaps you do not need to find yourself. Perhaps you need to remove what was never you. Michelangelo did not add marble to reveal David. He removed what obscured him. Your life may not require construction. It may require excavation. You are not a failed project. You are not behind. You may simply be overcovered. And when you begin removing what is not yours, you do not become someone else. You become lighter, clearer, more honest, and slowly, your real shape begins to emerge. If this resonated, don't tell me what you want to become. Tell me one thing you are ready to stop carrying. If you would like more reflections like this, stay with us. We're just beginning.